Hold up. We sending the link out. Damn. They're talking about some crazy stuff in the group message chat. They're talking about that crazy stuff. Where is my share button? We got it. 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 Hold on. We send these links out, guys. Give me 1 second. Little post UFC vibes. Little post UFC vibes. Where else am I sending this shit? This stuff. You know, we got a little bit of that drink. I think who else I need to send this to. I think we good. Let me at least pull the chat up on my phone. At least pull the chat up on my phone. What is up, everybody? Any Given Monday podcast. It's late. It's late. We're going to start doing it late. I just wasn't feeling it waking up early in the morning. You know, I can't drink that crisp too early in the morning. But UFC episode today. Don't know why my headset's on. I'm not listening to anything. UFC episode today. We're going to talk about UFC 300, 301, 302, 303. We just vibing, chilling. Not a lot to talk about in football. So we're going to kind of let that build its own story up. But UFC, and if my mic starts sounding crazy, y'all let me know. UFC 300. Show me the card. Show me the card. See, I was having this. There we go. Starting at the bottom, we're going to look at some stats. Really, it started off really good. Figueiredo and Cody Garbrandt. Dogs. Two dogs starting it off. Cody Garbrandt got submitted in the second round. I mean, Figueiredo kind of dominated in the whole fight. Cody was landing some good shots. He just couldn't get it done. During this fight, the homies came over, so we were kind of transitioning into getting everybody in the house. But Cody was doing decent. Figueiredo coming up a weight class, so looking a little yoked. What's next? What's next for Figueiredo? Let's look. Was Cody Garbrandt ranked? Let's pull it up on the phone real quick. Welterweight, bantamweight. I'm tripping. Bantamweight rankings. Let's see if little Cody was ranked. We'll see if Figueiredo gonna get in the ranks after that. Bantamweight. Okay. Well, Figueiredo's ranked number 8 now, so I forget when you come from another weight class, they'll kind of move you around a little bit. So what's next for Figueiredo? I would say Marlon Vera. I just really don't think that would make a lot of sense. I really think Marlon Vera and Henry Cejudo will fight. Figueiredo, maybe Corey Sandhagen. I can't remember if he has a fight scheduled anytime soon. Maybe Corey Sandhagen. Maybe Song Yadong. Did Song Yadong lose his last fight? I can't remember. Maybe Song Yadong. Probably Corey Sandhagen or Song Yadong. Maybe Peter Yan. That'd be Peter Yan moving down, though. I think Peter Yan's probably going to want to fight Aljo again. maybe. Merab's gonna fight for the belt, so it's really tied up there in the rankings right now. But yeah, really solid fight. Round one, you had Cody striking better, more significant strikes. I think I want to say it says no to, okay, he stuffed 3 takedowns. So Cody started off really good. Round two, the output changed a little bit. Figueiredo started landing some shots. He got the takedown. 2 submission attempts, significant strikes, better. So he really just got in there and he dominated more. It is what it is. On to Jim Miller and Bobby Green. I mean, this was pretty, unanimous decision. I would say it was pretty one-sided. Jim Miller was landing some solid shots that kind of looked like they wobbled Green a little bit. It looked like they wobbled Green a little bit, but 158 full fight, 158 total strikes to 58. I mean, he landed a 58% clip. Got a takedown, 186 significant strikes to 57. I mean, just domination. I mean, but Jim Miller, older, he came out, he did his thing. He came out and he did his thing, so can't hate on that. He just, slow start. Couldn't really ever get anything going. Even his really good rounds were really amazing rounds for Bobby Green. Bobby Green, a dog. Bobby Green was coming out trying to avenge that loss. So, and he did it. Now, what do I think? What do I think is next for Bobby Green? Let's go consult the UFC website on the phone real quick. What is next for Bobby Green? Lightweight. Where's he ranked? Where's he ranked? Where's he ranked? Bobby Green. Bobby Green's a lot lower ranked than I think he should be. Next for Bobby Green, probably Renato Moricano, because they fought recently. Actually, nah. I could see. Has Bobby Green ever fought Jalen Turner? I want to say he has. I want to say I remember that happening. Hold on. I think Bobby Green has fought Jalen Turner before. Pretty sure he lost. Nope, it just didn't happen. Why did it not happen? I'm not sure why it didn't happen, but they were supposed to fight. So I could see them running Bobby Green and Jalen Turner, or Benoit Saint Denis and Bobby Green. I could see that happening. We'll get to Renato Moricano in a second. But yeah, I could see what's next for Jim Miller. I mean, if he keeps fighting, it'll be nobody, but maybe he retires. I don't know. We didn't say what we think was next for Cody Garbrandt. I mean, dude, Cody Garbrandt has been. I mean, it's not good. I mean, it's not. I'll say it's not good. It's not bad, but it's not great. I mean, he beat Brian Kelleher. That fight didn't happen, I'm guessing. Loss, win. Nothing. Loss, belt. I mean, what do I think could be next for Cody Garbrandt? I really don't know. Really don't know on that one. Let's take a look. What did we say? Bantamweight? Yeah, bantamweight. I mean, I don't know, man. Kyler Phillips, maybe. Kyler Phillips or Pedro Munoz. That's all I can really think of for Cody. Not really too impressed there. So wouldn't really throw him a bone. We got Jessica Andrade, number 4, against Mariana Rodriguez, number 6. I can't remember how this fight went down. Unanimous decision split. I was probably just conversating and eating during this fight. I'm not gonna lie, I've always liked Andrade as a fighter. I mean, she's fought nothing but dogs. Really not surprised she won this fight. Outstruck her opponent, more takedowns, less submission attempts. Okay. Significant strikes were close. I mean, it says a split decision, but it clearly, by the numbers, we know how the judges are. By the numbers, it looks like it should have been probably unanimous Andrade, but I mean, it is what it is. I think she went out there and she kind of proved she still needs to be here. So, what's next for? We'll do what's next for Mariana Rodriguez. What do we think's next? What is the women's strawweight? Yep, women's strawweight. We got. So I would probably put Rodriguez against maybe Mackenzie Dern. Probably have her fight Mackenzie Dern. Have they fought? I mean, something's telling me they fought before. Let's look. No? Okay. Are we sure? They fought a long time ago, back in 2021. I think we get the rerun. Mackenzie Dern, Rodriguez. Now, what's next for Jessica Andrade? Probably Yan Jinan. Probably have her fight Yan Jinan or maybe just for the belt. Maybe you have her fight Tatiana Suarez. But other than that, probably belt or Yan Jinan. One of the two that just fought for the belt, I think would be a pretty solid matchup for Andrade. After that, we got Jalen Turner and Renato Moicano. I mean, Jalen Turner, what are you doing? Gets an early, what was it, knockdown? Was it a round one knockdown? Early knockdown round one. I mean, shout out the refs. I know they got paid more because they were doing a phenomenal job not stopping those fights early. A phenomenal job. Knocked Moicano down early. I mean, it was a really good knockdown, too. I mean, he was rocked. He got back up. Jalen Turner's pointing like, ref, we're not going to stop it? No. What coach ever has told you to stop before the play is over? Stop before the fight's over. Jalen Turner, you're not him, brother. You're not getting those flash knockouts like that. You're not on that level yet. Let's get, what are we ranked? What are we ranked? I know you're ranked. 10? Let's at least fight for a belt before we think we can walk away from a knockout like that. Let's see when your last knockout was. Let's see if I can remember that. It can't be Bobby Green. No, they didn't fight. Did you knock out Dan Hooker? No, you lost in split decision. You didn't fight Gamrot, I guess. You submitted that guy. You haven't knocked anyone out since 2022, and we're walking away from a knockdown. Hold that L. You know? Finish the job, brother. I know we want that payday, but it'll come. You just keep fighting. I mean, you finished that knockdown right there. Who's to say you don't get a performance of the night bonus? I mean, he probably got one. I can't remember who all got bonuses. Will it tell me who all got bonuses? It'll probably only be the people that like actually got bonuses, but Dana was saying he would take care of everybody. And that ends the early prelims. I mean, really solid start. Really solid start to UFC 300. Then we got into the regular prelims. We had Sadiq Youssef against Diego Lopez. Diego Lopez, I'm sorry. I wasn't familiar with your game. You're a dog. Hey, let's get likes. Let's get comments in the chat. Hey, let me know who all's here right now. We're vibing. Sadiq, some of these fights, I'm really bad with remembering stuff like that. Oh my God. We threw 2 strikes in round 1. Yeah, brother. Did it end round 1? KO. Okay. Trying to remember what all happened. Yeah, Diego Lopez, I was unfamiliar with your game. Good job. We won't ever doubt you again. Yusuf was. Oh wait, we didn't do what's next for Jalen Turner and Moicano, did we? It'll be alright. It'll be alright. I really probably, you know what? We'll probably do what's next for Diego Lopez. I really don't know what's next for Yusuf. So, was he ranked 13? I mean, obviously Diego Lopez is into the rankings now, right? Featherweight, men's featherweight. He's fighting Ilya Taporia next. No, I'm kidding. He'll probably go up to 13. Yusuf will come out of the rankings. Diego Lopez, Bryce Mitchell. I like Diego Lopez, Bryce Mitchell. Lock me in on that. Lock me in on that. We're locked in. We are locked in. Diego Lopez, Bryce Mitchell. Oops. Oh, no, it's doing this stuff again. Holly Holm, Kayla Harrison. We knew Kayla Harrison was going to come out and be a dog. Now, did I think she was going to come out and submit Holly Holm? Absolutely not. But she did it. And you could really tell her judo was just on a different level and her ground game was just on a different level. You got total strikes landed by Holly Holm, 7. I mean, it was an absolute domination. She landed 1 in the second round. She got outstruck 56-6 in round 1. Absolutely brutal. Absolutely brutal. A performance. Now, what's next for Kayla Harrison? Well, she's older, so they're gonna fast track her. What is this women's bantamweight? What do I think next is for Holly Holm? Probably retirement. But Raquel Pennington is the number 1 in women's, the champion in women's bantamweight. She'll probably fight. I don't know who she'll fight. I would probably have Kayla Harrison fight Myra Bueno Silva, and if she wins that fight for a title. She wins that fight for a title. Calvin Kattar and Aljo. And a lot of people said this fight was boring. Aljo literally took a grown man in the UFC and tombstone pile drived him like he was the Undertaker. So, I'm a big Aljo fan too, so I think that was actually a pretty entertaining fight. I liked it. I thought it was interesting. What's next for Aljo? Let's see. Featherweight, featherweight, featherweight. We're just bouncing all around here. Where it at though? Where is it? Featherweight. What is next for Aljamain Sterling? Well, I don't want to feed him to Ilya yet. Maybe. Oh, you know what? This would be a really good fight. I want to see Aljamain Sterling and Brian Ortega. Aljamain Sterling and Brian Ortega, or Aljamain Sterling and Josh Emmett. I think those would be really 2 solid fights. They would be really interesting. I'm more intrigued with the Aljamain Sterling and the Brian Ortega because both those guys can strike decently. That ground exchange would be something to watch right there. That ground exchange would be something to watch. Start all over again, Volk. Oh, Volk? You think Aljo and Volk? I don't want to see Aljo get done like that. I'm thinking Brian Ortega. I'm thinking Brian Ortega. What was next? Calvin Kattar. What's next for Calvin Kattar? Honestly, no. Volk's not getting the shot. Volk is you. No, Tyler. Wait. Aljo moved up to featherweight. Wait, I'll be getting my weight classes so mixed up. Where is Volk at? They don't even have Volk in the rankings. Am I tripping? I'm tripping. I was looking at the wrong thing. Yeah, no, I think Brian Ortega. I think Max and Ilya, and I think Volk and Mazvar Eliov. That's my y'all lock that in. My featherweight match is about to happen. Max Holloway and Ilya, Volk and Evliov, and I got Aljo and Brian Ortega. Lock me in. Lock me in on that. But what's next for Calvin Cater? God, I don't know. That's a good one. Arnold Allen, maybe. Bryce Mitchell. Those are some guys around him. I can't really call it. He's letting his head heal. I mean, yeah. When they probably won't do that. I mean, they got some time to do that. Ilya just fought, so you got some months. I mean, they're probably going to put Max on a 6-month suspension. That's October. Good time to return. October, November, December. Solid cards that he could fight on. Next with a performance of the night bonus, we got Jiri and Rakic. Rakic just couldn't keep up stamina wise. Jiri ended it round 2. Jiri's chin a lot like I need like the so Rakic, whatever. One of the best strikers in the UFC, right? Not strikers. One of the hardest hitting guys in the division. He wobbled Jiri a little bit, but he didn't knock Jiri out like Alex Prey is. Alex Prey gotta hit like a truck, bro. Like, because he put Jiri out. Jiri even said it himself. He was like, I was out. So I know Alex Pereira hits hard. Jiri got outstruck round 1, put on a clinic round 2. So what's next for Jiri? Who'd he call out? Who did Jiri call out? I don't remember. Or who called out Jiri? I'm tripping. Jamal Hill. Jiri Jamal Hill makes absolute, totally complete sense. I think Jiri knocks Jamal Hill out. I think Jamal Hill, his chin might not be it. We'll see though. Like I said, Alex Pereira just he really might be a god because he has unworldly power. It's ridiculous. And next we have, what's next for Rakic? I mean, Jan or Johnny Walker. Jan or Johnny Walker makes sense to me. That's really all that makes sense. Next we got, we're already on the main card. We went through that prelims quick. We got Bo Nickel and Cody Brundage. And I mean, Cody, came in a massive underdog, one of the biggest underdogs in UFC history. And he came out and they were gonna feed him to Bo Nickel. His people probably don't realize, but Cody Brundage took him to round 2. Solid. Bo Nickel is a wrestling phenom. And Cody Brundage was holding his own a little bit on the wrestling side. I think he has a really solid future in the UFC. I actually need to look up how long he's been in the UFC. I'd be lying to y'all if I told you I've never heard of him. I think I remember him knocking someone out. Let's look. What weight class? Middleweight. I remember him absolutely and I was like, who the heck is this? Am I tripping though? Maybe I'm tripping. Light heavyweight. Boy, you are a monster. You are an absolute dog. Nah, he been here for a minute. He's been fighting the UFC since 2021. Who did he knock out recently? Not this. What year? What 2020? Oh, December 2023. I don't remember that fight. That might be who I'm thinking of. The knockout with the slam. That was a free card. Yeah, it was. I probably watched that at Buffalo. He's all right. He'll be one of those guys, one of those journey guys that we need in the UFC. But I mean, not much to talk left on that. Bo Nickel, absolute dog. I'm not even gonna say who I think is next for Cody Brundage, but who do I think is next for Bo Nickel? I mean, dude, why is Hamzat Chimaev rank 11? Middleweight, right? Yeah, middleweight. Uh, Paul Craig or Chris Curtis, depending if Paul Craig wins his fight. I'm going Chris Curtis. I'm rocking with Chris Curtis for his next fight. I think that makes a lot of sense. We'll go Chris Curtis for Bo Nickel next. Charles Oliveira and Arman Sarukian, one of the more disappointing fights for me on the card. Some people were saying they think Oliveira won. I think he lost 2 and 3. He absolutely won round 1. He had more control time on the ground. He absolutely, in my defense, I think he won round 1. He got the submission attempt. He got the apparently not the no. So I mean, I'm giving Oliveira round 1 amazing leg kick to get Saryukin to the ground. 2 submission attempt, and he had some good ground and pound, and he had some good strikes standing up. I'm giving round 1 to Oliveira. Round 2, absolute clinic by Saryukin. Really heavy ground and pound. Round 2 and round 3, I mean, 2 submission attempts. I don't know what REV is. I guess I'm a casual. Saryukin got the takedown. I mean, I like I said, I think he took 2 and 3. I think it should have probably been a unanimous. I think Charles probably got the split because he's a former champion. He's a dog. Do I think Charles absolutely mauls him in 5? Yes. I think 5 more seconds on that clock, Saryukin's out. But it is what it is. What do I think is next for Charles, and what do I think is next for Arman? Arman Saryukin, we are in lightweight. Next for Arman, that's a hard one. Winner of Dustin. I mean, it's not a hard one. Winner of Islam and Dustin Poirier. He'll get winner of that. Maybe Charles fights the loser. I mean, I think Charles is done. Unless he just wants to fight people. They really said he really doesn't seem like he wants the title anymore. He kind of wants to fight Conor. Can I see him fighting Conor? No. Conor would be stupid to fight Charles Oliveira. Do I think Charles might be able to move up and get some welterweight action? Absolutely not. Maybe. Nah, I think Charles might be too small for a move up. Yeah. I don't know. I think Charles should retire on top. Real close to the top. Maybe one more run with the loser of Islam and Dustin. I don't know. I should have just said Islam because Dustin's not winning that fight. So y'all heard it here first. I don't know if y'all wanted the script or not, but Dustin's not winning that fight. Justin Gaethje and Max Holloway. Oh boy, what a war. I mean, I'm ready. I'm ready to look at the numbers for this. 103 strikes landed from Justin Gaethje, and that's a 52% clip. That's a lot of strikes from Gaethje, I feel like, to eat. And Max Holloway, 181. I mean, always been a really solid fighter, like put out wise. Let's go round by round. Round 1, we got 25-12. You know, Justin probably loading up. Max just keeping his distance. 30-18. Max is putting it on. 29-20. I mean, you see no takedown attempts, nothing. This was a boxing match. You have round 4, 35-35. Justin's best round. How in the hell did that one judge have this fight split going into the last round? Or tied. There was a judge that had this tied going in the last round, and looking at this, Max Holloway won every round except maybe 4. In round 5, 62 clip to 18. Me and Tyler said all week, we said we thought Justin was going to win. I was like, Justin's probably going to go out there and knock Max out. I said, but if Max gets it to that round 4, I think it all completely flips because Justin's going to tire out. And that's what happened. And I mean, me and Jordan called it. I said, if it gets to 4, we're going to see this last 10 seconds. And what did Max Holloway give us? One of the best walk-off knockouts. My bad, not one of. It's hard because what's his name has an insane walk-off knockout against Korean Zombie with that elbow. I think this one had more impact. The best walk-off knockout ever in UFC history at the buzzer. I mean, one of the best buzzer beaters out of any sport we've ever seen. Let's just put it there. Oh, what do I think is next for Justin and Max? Obviously, I said Max is fighting Ilia Topuria next. I said I think Justin will retire. He said he wanted one more shot at the belt, and that kind of hoed him. But maybe Justin fights Gamrot. Other than that, I really just don't see. I don't know. Unless he just wants money, I don't see Justin fighting anymore. He didn't retire, though. It's hard for me to say that. Like, they're gonna fight again. It's just hard to say who, because they fought so many people in the division. You have to think, like, what's gonna make more sense for a rematch? What's gonna bring in more money? What are they gonna put where? It's gonna be 3 rounds, which Justin probably 3-round fighter. Let's be real. I want to see, hot take right here, Max Holloway came out and said the BMF belt needs to be an open weight class. Let's put together a not crazy, like, we're not going to say Jiri and Max Holloway. Who's someone that could challenge for the BMF belt and we could see Max Holloway fight? Let's see. Someone I think Max Holloway could fight. A weight class or 2 up. This would be crazy. I'm about to tell y'all something crazy. I want to see, after Ilia Topuria and Max Holloway, I want to see Max Holloway with the BMF belt fight Kamaru Usman. Max, the one that said he wants it to be, the BMF belt should be an open weight class. Let's see him fight Kamaru Usman. I think that would be awesome. I think that would be a pretty cool matchup to see. Next, we have Zhang Weili and Yan Jinan. I really could, like, I sat there and I watched. I mean, it was just a mauling. 256 to 73. If there was a picture of levels to this shit, it would be this right here. We're not even going to go over this fight. We're not even going to go over it. I'm skipping that. We already kind of went over what's next for both fighters anyways. And last but not least, Alex Pereira and Jamal Hill. Everyone wanted to ride Jamal Hill's dick, bro. Oh, he's got power. He had the belt. He relinquished it. He could go out there. He's bigger than Jamal. He's bigger than Alex Pereira. I mean, there's levels to it. Alex Pereira, Jamal, I mean, light heavyweight, really watered down division right now. Jamal Hill talked All that stuff, bro. All that stuff to get absolutely starched. How many shots were even landed in this fight? I don't even remember Pereira throwing 24. But I mean, one of the craziest sequences in UFC history. This man Pereira got kicked in the cup. Herb Dean came up, he said. And they literally both stopped. Jamal Hill and Alex Pereira looked at each other. He goes, and shovel punched this man and knocked him out. And when I say knocked him out, I mean, it was like a meme. My brother said, like he was seizing, bro. He was literally shook. Like, I bet you're wondering how I got here. I'm Jamal Hill. I bet you're wondering how I ended up in this situation. There's levels. Now, if I was Alex Pereira, I would be like, if you're not John Jones, don't hit my lawn. He said he wanted to fight. He entertained a heavyweight fight. John Jones would be a bad matchup for Alex Pereira, I'm not going to lie. John Jones would be a terrible matchup for Alex Pereira just because he's going to take him to the ground, bro. Like all these guys talk about, I'm going to make this person shoot. John Jones is going to shoot that takedown. He does not care. So John Jones is smart enough not to sit in there and box with someone with ungodly hand strength. I mean, it wasn't even a hook. It wasn't an up. It was literally like a shovel punch. It wasn't even really like he didn't like do a full uppercut. He didn't get the full hook. It was just, I mean, bro, ridiculous. Hold up. All right. Yeah. I mean, insane knockout. People, I mean, I still to this day don't understand why people thought I guess you could say Jamal Hill had a chance with power. Brother, where? You know what? And with all due respect, when was your last knockout? 7 wins by knockout. Okay. Did you knock out Jan? You didn't knock out Glover. You knocked out a washed up Santos who's not even in the UFC anymore. Oh, you did violate Johnny Walker, though. I'm not going to cap. He violated Johnny Walker, bro. I wish I could show y'all that knockout. Wait. No. That's funny. Yeah, he violated Johnny Walker. Like Johnny Walker's career after that was just downhill. Actually, no, that was probably uphill for Johnny Walker. 2022, yeah, it was uphill. That knockout was absolutely gruesome, though. I mean, Jesus. Talk about another dude that got turned into a meme after getting knocked out. Where are we? Where are we? Where are we? Like I said, what do I think is next for Jamal Hill? Jiri, what do I think next for Alex Pereira? I would literally just be like, if you're not John Jones, don't hit my line. But I will say, I've been saying this, and Izzy wants to act like he's at peace knocking out Alex Pereira. He's not. Izzy, you wanted a run at light heavyweight. You got your ass beat by Jan. Put the weight on right. Come up and box Alex Pereira. Come up and box Alex Pereira at light heavyweight. Loser retires. There's literally nothing left for Izzy to do except win this belt back from Driscus, which he's going to do. Him and Aspinall would be the only fight to make it heavyweight. I would love to see that. But I mean, The UFC is going to keep babying John Jones, so we'll see if they're literally about to treat the interim belt like the heavyweight title until John Jones comes back. It's actually hilarious. I think if you don't, I think if you are not I guess he was medically. Yeah. I was gonna say, I think if you're not medically, like, I think you should have to be medically cleared to keep the belt if you get hurt. But I mean, technically he's hurt, but it is ridiculous, bro. It's ridiculous. We're about to go 2 years, and the heavyweight title's been hostage. That's insane. No one, like, not a soul. And you don't even have, like, here's the crazy thing. Just take the belt from John Jones and make Stipe and John Jones 5 rounds on a main event. We don't care. We literally just want the heavyweight division to move on. We literally just want the heavyweight division to move on. We do. If you tell me you're a UFC MMA guy, a fan, a beloved fan, and you tell me you want to watch John Jones fight a 42-year-old Stipe, who barely even makes weight for heavyweight. This man fought Nagano at 240. 20 pounds under heavyweight max. You're telling me you want to see Stipe, who hasn't fought since 2020, fought John Jones? You got me messed up. I want to see John Jones and Tom Aspinall. And I want to see John Jones retire. And I never, ever want to hear from him again. But the sad thing is, I know they're going to put him in a booth somewhere. I know they're going to put him in a booth. And they're going to have him do something with the UFC. And that makes me sick. That's enough on John Jones. That's enough on UFC 300. Let's look at UFC 301. Let's look at some UFC. Oh my God. My stuff's tripping. Hey, y'all. Hey, everyone in here, I appreciate it. All of y'all, drop a like, drop a follow. Let me know your favorite UFC fighter in the chat. Let me know your favorite all-time #1 UFC fighter in the chat. I'm going Conor. And I know that's probably 90% of everyone's answer. Conor used to have me walking in front of the TV sweating. So that's that. When my stomach was in knots watching the Conor and Khabib walkout, because I just knew what was about to happen. But in the back of my head, I was like, there's a chance. Where is UFC 301? Events. Oh dear God. This card actually makes me sick. The fact we're gonna have to pay for this card actually makes me sick to my stomach. I hope I'm working. We got Alexander Pantoja taking on Steve Airkeg. Guys, I don't like to seem like a casual to you, and I watch every card. One, y'all already know I'm really bad about remembering people's past fights. Two, I'm really bad about remembering names. This dude looks like Ryan Hall. That's all I'm going to say. He looks too much like Ryan Hall. Now, is Pantoja going to win that? I have no clue, bro. 12-1 win. No, he's from Australia. He's not winning that, bro. 5'8"? Okay. He got a little height on him. Do we got a little reach? No. A little bit of kick. Like, what are you known for, brother? Submissions. Okay. You're not a knockout guy. You're fighting the distance, typically. Oh, dear God. I'll be watching this card for free somewhere. Jonathan Martinez, Jose Aldo. Shout out Jonathan Martinez. How do I want to put this? Teammate with Chris Gutierrez, really solid fighter. Fighting a absolute legend, Hall of Famer, in the Hall of Fame, in the UFC Hall of Fame, came out and said, I'm not done. I'm not done with it. I love it too much. Let's rerun it. We got Jonathan Martinez taking on Jose Aldo. Jose Aldo coming off a loss. Jonathan Martinez, up and coming dog. Up and coming dog in the game. But Jose Aldo, been there, done that multiple times. Jonathan Martinez, height advantage, reach, same. Jose Aldo got the longer legs. Aldo, when did you fight? I don't like taking guys off a layoff, so I'm going Jonathan Martinez. Nah, let's look at the win by. Ooh. I mean, but this win by is like crazy when you think how many times Jose Aldo's fought in MMA ever. The subs, the decisions. Jose Aldo's from Brazil, so I'm going Jose Aldo. I mean, I just know that man will never probably lose his gas tank, so we'll go Jose Aldo. Michael Pereira, Mac. Can y'all see that? Look at this. Look at this. How do you say that? How do you say that? Jose Aldo and Makhmud Muradov from Uzbekistan. We're going Michael Pereira because he likes to walk out and do dance routines, but I'm going to entertain this real quick. Last fight, no contest. That's insane. Brazil. What? Oh, they're making names up now. They're making names up. He's got the reach. Wimba. Oh my God. Oh my God. Yeah, brother. Early thoughts on this. I'm going Michael Pereira. We're going to do a little research later on, though, closer to the event. Anthony Lionheart Smith. He's got to have 40 fights in the UFC. Oh, yeah. Way more. Anthony Lionheart Smith. He almost has half of that in losses against Vitor Petrino. Petrino got to be a dog. Y'all ready? He's probably got like he's going to have a 72% knockout rate. 78, close enough. Give or take. 22% decision. I mean, he's a dog on the feet. Anthony Smith, an absolute banger too. See, he can go to the ground, but I'm telling y'all, Anthony Smith is a dog on the ground, so this is going to be a banger. I think this might be an actually really decent fight. I'm probably going Anthony Smith. Paul Craig and Chow Barallo. Barallo, if I know I said that right. Paul Craig. Could you imagine being named Paul or Chow? UFC names meet Hunter's dyslexia. Yep. I said Chow, right? That's how you say that, right? Chow. Hold up. We're going to say I said that right. Hold on, I'm pulling the chat back up. I mean, Paul Craig, guys, like I said, I'm bad at remembering names and remembering faces and remembering last fights. So, both these guys decent on the ground. I mean, this dude's not decent. This dude looks like a killer. Like, he's from Brazil, isn't he? What color are those shorts? Brazil. He has a body. He's from a favela. He's killed somebody. 100%. This man, look at this neck tat. You're telling me he's never killed anybody? You're trolling me. You are trolling. This is a created fighter. This is an AI generated event. This is not a real person. You're telling me he's got knockouts and kills. Like 4 knockouts, 4 submissions, and 4 murders. That is insane. What does his neck say, bro? Free what? Free spirit. No, yeah, he's freed some spirits, all right. Yeah, he's freed some spirits. That is a murderer if I've ever seen one. That looks like a dude our homie Eric McPeak would have made on UFC. Just saying. Just saying. I'm right. Who's he fighting? Paul Craig. Paul Craig, you lost. I mean, I'm gonna watch the film. These aren't my official decision, guys. Only 3 murders. I've seen the rap sheet. Hey, I believe it. I believe it. Paul Craig, I'm going now. When I make my decisions on 301, we'll come out with an actual video later that are our official decisions. I'm gonna get in the lab. I'm gonna watch the actual film on these guys. But yeah, we're going Chow just because he's got some bodies. That's yep. On to the next. What's his reach? Okay, no, yeah, he's definitely killed somebody. Bro, they just keep doing this to me. They just keep doing this to me. Jonderson Brito and Jack Shore from Wales. Have we ever had a person from Wales in the UFC? That's actually wild. That's the first. Their flag's actually kind of fire. Hold up. That's actually a dope flag. That's actually a cool country flag. From the UK, from Brazil, 5'8", 5'8", 70, virtually no reach advantage. A featherweight matchup. Both pretty deep. Looks like they're pretty decent on the ground. Giordano looks like he's a little bit better standing up. Grappling. Both solid takedown defense. This could actually be a really solid fight with some solid potential. These guys are probably gonna have to stand up and bang and feel each other out. So that's gonna be awesome. They are hell for having an odds thing on here, which I'm gonna be looking at more often now. Oh my God, they are just doing me dirty with the names. Are y'all ready? Carolina Carolina Cowalewis. Someone made this up. That's not a real name. Against Eisman Lucindo. Let's get into it. Both of these women, 16-7 and 15-5, both won their last fights. One's from Poland, one's from Brazil. They're both 5'3", 106. Okay, so Carolina is going up a weight class. Kowalkowicz? No way. Okay. Kowalkowicz. Nah, there ain't no way that's someone's real name, bro. Y'all made that up. Y'all actually just made that up midstream. Anyways, 64-inch reach, 66-inch reach, a little 2-inch reach advantage for the Brazilian. Let's look at the win by. Yeah. I like when they do this. Putting someone who's really good at fighting the distance against a knockout artist, because if that person that fights the distance can get them in those deeper rounds, deep round 2, round 3, it becomes an actually interesting fight. So that could be interesting, potentially. There can't be that many more fights on this card. Oh my God. Why is this card so long? Y'all are trolling me right now. We got Elvis Brenner and oh my God. Mike Tybeck? Oralably. Yep. This dude's forehead is ridiculous. Oh my God. Hey, brother. I promise y'all, if my hairline ever get like that and y'all don't tell me to let it go, I'm going to be so mad, bro. I'm going to be so mad. Oh my, if he's not bald coming into this fight, I'm going to be so disappointed in his friends. Anyways, one is 5'10", one is like literally virtually not tall at all. I mean, this must just be his first UFC fight. They have no measurements on him. One's ground, one's I guess is a ground fighter, one is stand up. I mean, he seems like he got some pretty decent stats all around. I'm not gonna lie. Average fight time, 20 seconds. No, y'all are trolling. Oh, he fought Medic. He fought Medic, bro. Medic stay getting his a 20-second submission. What? That's actually crazy. I'm gonna have to go watch that. I mean, I don't know. These are some. We're getting into territory where I don't know some of these guys. I'll probably watch that fight and just don't remember it. I'm going this guy whose name I can't pronounce. We're gonna go with him. Next, we got Gene Silva and William Gomez. Ooh, a France fighter. Nice. I like his tattoos. No real crazy advantages here. William has a 4-inch reach advantage, I think. Both really good knockout artists. Williams looks like he's got the decision, like he can probably fight a little bit deeper into fights. But that being said, Gene's probably just be knocking people out. So really great takedown defense from the two in the UFC so far. Hold on. Yeah. Okay. Jakeem Silva and Draker Klaus. Oh, I'm ready to get to the other cards, guys. I'm ready to talk about a good card. We're actually deep in this. We're not going over the rest of this card, bro. We're just not. This dude's mustache, get him an award. Get him an award. You're winning that fight. Yep, you just look like you knock people out. And you're a created fighter. There's no way. There's just no shot. Yeah. All right, we're going on to UFC 302. That card, terrible. Absolutely terrible card. Do we have UFC 302 up yet? Of course we don't. It's not even to be determined anymore, is it? All right, guys. So UFC 302 main event is Dustin Poirier and Islam, and co-main is Sean Strickland and Paulo Costa. Islam is going to maul and murder Dustin Poirier, and I think Paulo Costa is probably going to knock out Sean Strickland. There's our thoughts on the fights we can't see. Now on to the fights we can see. Nico Price and Jeremiah Wells. I feel like I've seen you fight before, Jeremiah. Oh, we can't get the drop down on these? Hey, that's great. We're gonna go Nico Price. See if we have any other really good fights on here. We're not gonna dwell too much on these. Mickey Gall. I don't know what I remember you from. I remember you getting your ass beat by somebody. 7-5. You lost to CM Punk. You ready? Who is it that fought CM Punk like twice? Why do I remember Mickey Gall? Oh, Mike Perry. That's probably why I remember Mickey Gall. Yeah, we're not rocking Mickey on that one. We're not rocking Mickey Mouse Clubhouse. Yeah, not fighting this dude. This is a Chad. This dude is a Chad. And he has one knockout. Let's look at it. Okay. And he has no wins in the UFC. Awesome. That's going to be an interesting fight. Phil Rowe and Jake Matthews. I'm going Jake Matthews just because, I mean, look at the arm sleeve. And he's from Australia. Grant Dawson. Okay, why was that last card have 500 fights on it and this one doesn't? Like UFC 301's already been planned out with 500 fights for the past 3 months because I've just been talking about it. And last but not least, ooh, no, we can talk about this card. Free card, by the way. We're going to look at this and we're going to Compare how shitty 301 is to this. Off rip, Robert Whitaker. Free card, by the way. What time? Does it have a start time on this yet? 2 p.m. What is CDT? Let's look. Let's look. Oh, that's literally our time. I'm a dumbass, dude. I am so. Hey, please, no one clip that, bro. No one clip that. We don't need to talk about that. Hey, it is what it is, though. It is what it is, though. I appreciate the hearts, guys. Robert Whitaker and Hamzat Chimaev. So it's not starting super late. Oh, but that means the like prelims are gonna start like super early. Hams, this one's a tough one. This is another one of those Gave G and Max Holloway things. If Robert Whitaker gets it to 4 and 5, I think he wins. But I am going Hamzat in round 2 or 3. So we'll see. Next, we got Kevin Gastelum and Daniel Rodriguez. Daniel Rodriguez, I don't know who you are, but I'm probably going to click on your thing and instantly remember. Why Kevin Gastelum look fat? Why they do him like that, bruh? Can we please close this and click on Daniel Rodriguez? Thank you. Brother. 21 Savage. We've always said Neil Magny kind of looked like 21. Jingling and Rodriguez, he beat Jingling. Jingliang, my bad, chat. My bad, chat. Magny Rodriguez, Magny won. I mean, this man's got mauled by. He's won one out of his last 3 or 2. Yeah, one out of his only 3 fights. Brother, oh hell no. Oh hell no. Hell no. Yeah. We're gonna go Kevin Gastelum in that one. Hey, the UFC is crazy. The UFC is absolutely crazy for this. Shara Magomedov, the Russian, against Ihor Petreya from Ukraine. They know what they're doing. They know what they did when they booked this. Shout out the script writers. Magomedov is taking that home. He's an absolute dog. I don't know why they don't have any of his weight or anything on there, but and then Johnny Walker and Vulcan. I'm going Johnny Walker. And the last fight of the night we'll talk about. Shout out everyone being here. We're going to end stream after this. I appreciate all of y'all. Appreciate everyone in here dropping likes, dropping follows, commenting. Hey, last but not least, Conor McGregor and Michael Chandler. That's the only fight I've been wanting for Conor. Even, I mean, I can't say before they did whatever. They beefed before they did that though. This is the only fight I've wanted for Conor. They've talked about other things. You said you're gonna stream? No. I said no, I'm about to end this stream. I mean, I might stream some Call of Duty. We'll see. Whitaker, oh, not Whitaker and Chimaev. Y'all got me tripping. Conor McGregor, it's all that. By the way, this really isn't anything. It's just Dr. Pepper. So I wanted to look cool. Oh, I will. I'll definitely stream for you and Cord. Conor McGregor and Michael Chandler. Really, the only matchup I wanted for Conor. I think Michael Chandler wins that. I mean, Conor's been removed from the game for so long. Now, what do I think could be next for both guys? They're fighting at 170, okay? Y'all ready? 170 is... What is 170? What weight class is 170, Tyler? Is that... Leon? Okay. Yeah. Conor, if he beats Michael Chandler, will fight the winner of Leon Edwards and Belal Muhammad. I'm down with seeing Connor fight Leon. I'm down with seeing Connor fight Leon. And I mean, that's really gonna hoe everyone else in the weight class. Shavkat Rachmanov is probably gonna be pissed. We don't want to see Colby fight for the belt again. Jack Della Maddalena's probably gonna be pissed. But they're absolutely, if Connor beats Michael Chandler, I'm spacing out. If Connor beats Michael Chandler, we're going to see Leon and Connor. They're not letting him go out without one more title fight. So if he loses to Chandler, do I think he retires? Probably. We'll see. We'll see, though. I mean, I don't know. Connor's weird, dude. I think Connor likes to fight, and I think Connor wants to have that dog still. But I mean, absolutely has made so much filthy money. Came from nothing. His one of the best to ever do it. I mean, at some point it gets like, how much longer can I do this and still have some drive left? If Michael Chandler wins, what do I think is next for Michael Chandler? I mean, does Michael Chandler stay up? Does Michael Chandler... I don't know. I really don't know. If he stays up, I want to see Michael Chandler fight Kamaru Usman. Wait, no, Kamaru Usman went up. So I think he said he's staying here. So that wouldn't work. Maybe Michael Chandler fights Gamrot, or Michael Chandler fights... I feel like Michael Chandler can get one more shot. He beats Connor. Maybe you give him a shot at Dustin Poirier once Islam mauls him. He beats Dustin Poirier. Dustin retires. Chandler gets beat by Islam, retires. I think that's how we're going to see happen within the next year. So I appreciate everybody being here. That is wrapping up our UFC podcast. We are going to start doing it live at nights. I think it's chiller. I think it's more relaxed environment. I mean, I don't know. I kind of like doing it at nights. So I appreciate all of y'all being here. We will be live again next Monday, 9 or 10. We're gonna work out a solid time at night, but drop a like if you haven't, drop a follow if you haven't. We are live every Monday. We got videos. The football videos, we're supposed to do them every Tuesday. There's not a lot of videos we can do. I really don't want to do repetitive tier list. We might throw a tier list up tomorrow. We'll see. We'll definitely have a UFC video for Thursday. So y'all bear with me. Y'all have a great night, and I'll catch y'all next Monday. Shorts every day, by the way.